One Voice project is an opportunity for the many disabled groups within the borough of Merthyr to come together with one concerted voice.
I mean, we're also trying now to get access easier for people with visual disabilities to cross roads, to put crossings in as well. That'll make it safer and easier for people who are unable to see to cross roads.
We went to a meeting in Cardiff to do with the changes in some fag-ends that would aid people like ourselves access to the exhibition halls and walkways and generally help the visually impaired to find their way around.
There are people out there I can now turn to give me a fresh look at what my issues are and how I can deal with them from another direction, if you like.
It's a focal point, so we are helping Polish, but not only community, with everything problems they may face while living abroad. Translation, asking for help, signposting to other organizations, all kind of letters and everyday problems, doctors, schools, rent, whatever you may face. It's like giving them the feeling that there is someone they can rely on. So that's very important if you live abroad with no relatives around and you struggle with the new language.
POSSIB. It involved our children working with parents and also with the member of staff in the classroom. The parent shared her experiences with the children as a storyteller, which encouraged the children to share some of their experiences back. It gave them an opportunity to work together creatively. The book is actually bilingual, and I think it's excellent for the children to see their stories written in both languages, especially for our pupils who are learning Welsh as a second language. They use the artwork as a stimulus to develop their writing and again their oracy skills. Well, it's impacted certainly on their social skills and their collaborative skills, and it's enabled the children to work far better together, engaging in tasks, and they found it really fun actually. And I think when learning is fun, it makes it far more beneficial for everybody involved because they want to do it.
It's the Visible Project, and it is specifically to raise awareness about lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender people. The volunteers do a large amount of work. They raise awareness among schools, in libraries, and they produce pamphlets. During LGBT History Month, the rainbow flag was flown over Merthyr Council buildings for the first time, and it gave the opportunity to talk about discrimination. It's nice to know that there are people in Merthyr who are working in these areas, because it does make it a safer place for me to go to if I know that people are more aware. You know, if we have to fight discrimination sort of like one day at a time, that's what we have to do.
My partner is transgendered, and when we moved to Merthyr, we felt very isolated, and so since then we've found Visible. And Visible have been very helpful, making us feel more part of the community. I just think it's given me and my partner a far more positive feeling about ourselves and less isolation.
Bridges is a Gypsy Traveller project supporting the Gypsy Traveller communities to engage with services they need and empower them to have a voice on issues that concern them. The continuation of Bridges would enable the liaison with local Gypsy Traveller families, which helps them build trust for services available to them. We share Gypsy Traveller awareness training to professionals in the area to help organisations feel confident working with Gypsy Traveller communities. This helps break down negative stereotypes, ensuring that engagement is effective and supportive. We celebrate the strong heritage and culture of Gypsy Traveller communities through events and exhibitions across Wales, to help Gypsy Travellers feel proud of who they are, and for the wider communities to respect and acknowledge Gypsy Travellers as ethnic minority groups.
My role within the project was to inform the young people and empower them with information about how we live. Get a dialogue going between the two different age groups to dispel myths about how we lived, and just because we're old people as they see it, we can still be on the same wavelength, and sort of say to them there is hope out there.
The project is called Up and Coming, and it's basically a project put on in order to cross-counter the negative news coming out in Merthyr Tydfil and the areas around. And it involves young reporters and youngsters, putting out positive kind of news and stories out there online, into newspapers, into TV, to counteract the negative. The main two benefits that came from the project are the fact that young people are more aware of how to find positive stories and positive news within their city, and it's a motivation to them as well to do better in their lives. Probably, they're going to do much better, and they're going to look out for the positive and not the negative.